In the charming city of Savannah, Georgia, restaurant bars like Vinnie Van Gogos are hopping in the summertime. On this night, this waitress has just taken an order. As a man heading toward the exit approaches her, on the way, this happens.
My name is Amelia Holden, and I survived sexual battery. So I just finished taking an order, and I was putting the menus away and about to get my table set up. The night was almost over for me, and as it happened, I kind of thought it might have been one of my coworkers, and when I turned around, I just remembered being so upset by seeing this drunk idiot walking by and doing something like that. So I just kind of reacted.
The customer nonchalantly continues his stroll until Amelia changes his course.
At the time, I think I just had so much adrenaline, and then I just really remember him being on the ground and thinking, what just happened? I kind of blacked out. When the guy went down and it hit the cart, everyone was in shock.
No one more shocked than the man tossed on his backside.
I remember shaking my finger at him and being like, you don't touch me. And then leaning in and telling my coworkers, like, call the cops, this guy just grabbed me. And he didn't even really know what just happened.
And he came up behind me and just took a handful.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
not to be vulgar, but like his finger like touched my vagina.
Some have criticized Amelia for her physical reaction to the assault.
I got a lot of reactions where people were like, well, why would you do that? That's not that big of a deal. Or maybe you shouldn't have been wearing such short shorts. And it's like, you know, again, no one has the right to touch me in that way.
And Amelia knows that very well. This is not the first time she's survived sexual assault.
Being a survivor of molestation and rape, I've just kind of gotten to that point where it's like, you're not going to do that to me. And it took me a long time to come to terms with that, you know, kind of like suppressing memories. But it's like one day I just woke up and it's like, oh, that actually happened to me. Like, that was not okay.
The customer claimed he barely touched Amelia.
It's on camera, so obviously you can't do that. That's why you're in handcuffs.
If it was intentional. I was trying to move to see my friends, and it was like 100% non-intentional.
Not a brush by thing, like it's a grab.
All right.
The video confirms Amelia's version of events. 31-year-old Ryan Cherwinski was arrested, pled guilty to sexual battery, and was sentenced to 11 months probation, which prohibits him from going to bars or drinking alcohol.
He's gonna go to jail, and
I really appreciate it because we've had so many issues. So I'm sick of it. Like, no, dude, we know what you're doing.
cool.
So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You guys have a good night.
One advantage of this video going viral, Amelia was able to inspire others.
I got a lot of messages from many different women and men telling me that seeing that video gave them the strength to press charges against their abuser. And that was just something that really meant a lot to me, because that's kind of my hopes with that going viral, is that people understand that this is assault and that it's not okay.
If you or someone you know has been affected by sexual violence, contact the National Sexual Assault Hotline at 1-800-656-4673.